The analogy of the river is really helpful for health and healing. It doesn't work so well with disease. That's what happens in Western medicine when you get labeled with a term that tries to describe how different parts of your body are broken and how someone might prescribe something to go in and fix it. I prefer to think of you as a living, breathing, self-healing human. And we need a better way to describe how you heal and how you get sick. Rather than saying, oh, you have adrenal fatigue, let's go fix your adrenals. Or, oh, you have a gut problem with pain and bloating, let's fix your gut. We need to consider how all of those parts of your body flow together. Because often the key first step to healing a gut problem is to work with the nervous system, because the nervous system is so tightly integrated into the health of the gut lining. Your body is made up of a series of layers, from everything from the dense muscle layers all the way up to energetic chakras and meridians. And they communicate with each other via biophotons and molecules and nerve signals. And if those communications are smooth and flowing and accurate, then you can heal and you can be resilient in the face of daily stress and toxicity and imbalances. But if there are parts of those flow loops, if there are parts of your physiology that are blocked, then that self-healing is impacted and eddies might form in the side of your river, or rapids, or stagnancy, and that can bubble up as symptoms that then can get labeled as disease if you were in somebody else's office. When we work together with the intuitive bioresonance assessment, I take into account that flow of physiology and work in a series of steps to try and restore that flow. When I first started this, I thought, oh, this is great. We'll be able to use the saliva sample or the blood sample and figure out what's wrong. And we fix that, and then everything else will get better. But what I quickly found was that it's not just one thing. Oftentimes we think it's one thing because that's all our brains can really conceptualize. But in truth, we've been filling up parts of our river with blockages or impurities for our whole lives. And it's not just one thing that's going to clean the whole thing out. Instead, we need a series of steps, and that's what we do with the IBA assessment. We start at the top and say, what can we see? What's the first priority? What's the first critical missing piece? And it could be a number of different organ systems that come up, and I present those to you in the report. I present those and accompany them with a support plan that resonates with you. It's not a prescription based on the label that I'm giving you. Instead, it's a result of the bioresonance between these herbs, for example, and your body. You take those for 2 or 3 weeks, your body's flow changes, you move down the river, and then we repeat the IBA, and you get a new report that says, here's a description of this new part of your river and what needs to happen next. And there's a trust involved, a trust in this process and a deeper trust in your body's ability to identify what it needs and how it can heal. And it's been enormously gratifying for me and for my clients, because it's taking that power away from a doctor or practitioner and putting it in your hands. You're in the center. You're in control. And really, that's where you should be. Because remember, you're a living, breathing, self-healing human. And the last thing I want to do is treat you like a machine. So please consider the free IBA consult. I want to make sure you get a chance to experience this for yourself, because it's very unique. You can sign up for it here on this site, and I look forward to meeting you and working with you.